Yeah, people. I'm heading to Summerlin. This is. I'm in the Red Rock Canyon. Red Rock Canyon. Quite busy. This road is Charleston Boulevard. It will take me heading north. It will take me to Summerlin. Summerlin is the beautiful brand new town in Las Vegas, on the outskirts of Las Vegas. That it's so big they say it's a city. So I don't know. It's a city in a city. The city of Summerlin in the city of Las Vegas. So a lot of tourists, a lot of hikers come out here, you know. It's pretty hot today. It's 79 Fahrenheit. It's really hot. If I turn in there, that's the Calico Basin. You see a lot of people going in there. I think I should show you guys what inside it look like, but I have too many people in there. Another time I'll come and show you guys what the Calico Basin is. With the native Indians, they came down there back in the 1700s. And because it's a basin, it's like a valley, but they call it Calico Basin. They have, when it rains or like lots of rain, the water settle there, so it's a good place to live, you know. So they settle there, they live for a number of years, grow crops and stuff like that, and then they move towards another destination. But Calico Basin is it's good for vegetation, and a lot of people, big beautiful houses are built out there right now, and they live there next to the basin, which is an amazing view. And then you can hike up in there too, you know. It's actually joint with Red Rock Canyon. Sometimes there are police officers out here, so you gotta be careful. They park right behind this mountain right here. You see it says there Red Rock Canyon on the signboard, big rock. Yep. And if you look on the far left there, all those are houses. You're getting in back to Las Vegas, on the the developed side of Vegas, back to civilization, you know what I mean? Coming up, that's Summerlin. Well, a little bit farther, but this is basically it. But you'll see the business side of Summerlin, with all the restaurants and high-end stores and stuff, you know. When my Pakistani friend come here, Zafar Ahmad, he's gonna love Vegas, man. Get him a white chick. See, this is the most developed neighborhood. This is the housing part though, so.
And that could actually be the next president. I mean, that's entertainment right there. If Kamala Harris wants to get into stand-up, she's got a future career. And the best part about her stand-up is just prepare to do like a political speech. Yeah, because it's the best material that she could possibly.
This is beautiful Las Vegas, bro.
You have Kamala Harris. She made her return to I don't know, trial balloon her new strategy.
Next video, I'll show you guys what Calico Basin looks like.
Symbolism is interesting anyway.
Too many cars in there right now.
You're going to talk about elephants when we're not a big fan of Republicans, as I understand. But anyway, it'd be interesting to see what her next move is and whether she does run for governor of California. If so, California, I mean, look, you're screwed. But then again, I mean, that's been true for quite some time. But for the rest of us, super entertaining. Super entertaining at that point. I'm Brian Mudd in for the great one, Mark Levin. It is always a pleasure being here with you. You can catch me at Brian Mudd Radio socially. The Brian Mudd Show podcast, wherever you get your podcast. And you can get Life, Liberty, and Levin.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a right, go up in the town center area, and then turn around and show you guys the whole block. What Summerlin town center look like, or Summerlin city looks like.
Watch it live. Make sure you hit up your DVR as well. Always catch those episodes. And on Sunday, also 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox, you've got Adam Stone and Newt Gingrich, the guests for that show. All right, so I've been talking about the backstory with Mike Waltz's wild day. Started the day as National Security Advisor. Did not last in that.
If you keep going on this road, you get to Mount Charleston. If you keep going this same direction, you get to Mount Charleston, and on Mount Charleston it snows on Mount Charleston. A lot of skiing and stuff go on there, you know. Right now there is snow there. You gotta keep going on this road north all the time. But right now you're heading east, but then it's gonna, no, you gotta come off and go on the I-95, I think. Yeah, I-95. You have to exit and go on I-95. But if you keep going in the same direction, you get to Mount Charleston. You have to make a left at some point though. Or you can go on this 215 right now and you can get there too. Then you'll have to do a lot more driving. But as long as you're heading north, you're good.
That is filed against the Trump administration on this. And the lawsuit assigned to the judge.
See the traffic in Las Vegas? Mad.
Already ruled against Trump, the Alien Enemies Act. And behind the scenes, you had some updates, including the case being filed and amended.
The traffic in Las Vegas is crazy.
Alleged communications with other officials, including Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and his family. So somewhere along the way, between a Fox and Friends appearance this morning and the time where President Trump said, nope, we've got to get you out, something must have come up that was going to be an issue there. But it wasn't long. It wasn't long that Mike Waltz had to wait to see what was going to happen next. Because it was just after 2 that Trump ended up posting this truth. He said, I am pleased to announce that I will be nominating Mike Waltz to be the next United States ambassador to the United Nations. From his time in uniform on the battlefield, in Congress, and as my national security advisor, Mike Waltz has worked hard to put our nation's interests first. I know that he will do the same in his new role. In the interim, Secretary of State Marco Rubio will serve as national security advisor while continuing his strong leadership at the State Department. Together, we will continue to fight tirelessly to make America and the world safe again. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I always like that. It's kind of like his rally on Tuesday for 100 days.
So Las Vegas is not only Las Vegas Boulevard, the strip that I always show you guys. There's more to Las Vegas, lots more to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is crazy.
Country. That literally only nine border crossers have been allowed entry into this country.
Shout out my friend Zafar Ahmad
As we take a look
from
at
Pakistan.
what's happened here today, 2 points.
When you come to Las Vegas, bro,
And maybe
you'll be doing this, you know?
that the NSA decision with Waltz wasn't related to this single app situation. You know, President Trump, he needs a UN ambassador. You know, I gotta get somebody in that post.
I think this is Town Center, no?
And Mike Waltz, I have no doubt.
Oh, that's
Mike Waltz
Pavilion Center.
do a good job.
I need Town Center.
On the other hand, if the timing for this decision were all part of a larger plan,
Oh no, I think that's it.
Your E-plan.
I'm gonna have to go around Town Center.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
I think that's it over there.
Named your interim national security advisor. You're probably not going to have Waltz in a cabinet.
I'll just turn on Town Center. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I think I did it right because I did it correctly. I want you guys to see the whole thing. So now, when I turn here, you will see the whole thing. This is Town Center. So that's what I want.
Certainly going to be related to some of these legal wranglings that have been going on behind the scenes. And the information has come up as the administration continues to investigate some of this backstory. Now, when you put all this together, it takes me to the next thing. It is no time for the Senate to be weak-kneed. NSA is a whole different ball of wax, obviously. It doesn't require Senate approval. So Waltz hasn't been through the Senate confirmation process before. The role of UN ambassador, that requires Senate confirmation. So against the backdrop of the signal situation, he's got to get a big time drilling. He's going to get real up in here. And so you are going to see the knives come out for him quickly. Now Mike can handle it. Again, we're talking about a Green Beret colonel. But the concern would be for those weak-kneed GOPers in the Senate. It is absolutely no time for weak knees. Senate Republicans need to send Waltz to the UN. He is exactly what they need. But what this tells you, with whatever it is that came out today, is that obviously it doesn't point in, you know, I never would have suspected that it would have been anything, that Waltz in particular would have done that had been improper.
Why you want it to be a modern day clone?
It's just going to be used against him incessantly. And we
Fucking
know
pagans of the world.
in the Senate. We know how difficult the process can be. So Waltz is going to have a lot in store, and this is a time where you're going to have a lot of folks that are going to be wobbly, that are inclined to be wobbly.
One thing is too much traffic in Las Vegas, boy. Get you
Mike Waltz will be a great.
See, I can't really turn too hard because my camera is my camera is messed up. The way it's on the stand, it can fall, you know. So I can't turn hard or like really fast.
This is indicative of the entire plan, right? So the last plan for Trump was what for 4 years? It was lawfare. I mean, shoot, you go all the way back. It was Trump-Russia collusion. Then you get past Trump-Russia collusion, and you have the Ukrainian phone call. The first go-around was Zelensky, and we're going to impeach him on that. And then you have January.
Let me go around and see what I got.
Qualify him for that.
For you people, I think if I turn here, I might get it from the start. Let's see. It's been a while since I haven't come there, but you know.
Everything they could do to try to stop the man. The legal system, though, has always been their easiest pains. Now, I mentioned there are over 220 lawsuits that have already been filed against the Trump administration. More than 2 per day. It's an unprecedented number. And so many of those, you'll hear about the ones that are like nationwide injunctions that will stop the Trump administration from doing something. And you've also had an unprecedented number of
These vehicles
Supreme
going
Court,
so slow, boy.
occasions where they've stepped in that have ruled on these emergency situations. May 15th is going to be extremely important for what the Supreme Court is going to take up on birthright citizenship, but also on limiting, and well, better, limiting the authority of lower court judges. So you have these various different lawsuits that are out there, and as they're advancing through the system, it's all aimed at the resistance. It's all aimed at trying to put an end to Trump. And so what he's done with Waltz is another masterclass in the situation. Whatever turned out not to be ideal for him today is something that
I think if I turn here,
spinning into a positive,
then you'll get
not
to
only for
see.
Waltz, but for his administration to feel
Yes,
to fill a
think
major
so.
void that he has at the same time.
Fucking think so.
You know, every time you take a look at Trump, he's always, even when he gets caught in a difficult
Center.
situation, about a step or two ahead. And that is certainly the case when you start taking a look at what's going on with the economy, when you see what's going on with trade.
See, there
deals,
is so much traffic in this place, bro.
where
Vegas
this
is
next
mad, bro.
100 days is going as well, because among many other things,
Vegas is
Trump,
crazy.
he's fighting for
But
you.
I make it.
And I'll break that down next.
I
I'm Brian
make
Mudd,
it.
in for the great one. On News Talk 840, KXNT. Memorial Day's almost here. What will you be flying? The faded, flimsy, overseas-made flag with frayed edges, or adorable, high-quality American flag that is truly built to honor our nation and the people who fought for it? One that was hand-sewn right in Charleston, South Carolina, by patriots.
This is the great big Costco. This store right here, it's on the right. It's called Costco. There you go, you get all your groceries and appliances for cheap. Costco. They got so much stuff in there, bro. It's crazy.
Right now, when you use promo code LEVIN, you'll get free shipping. So order yours today from Allegiance Flag Supply. May is their busiest month,
So,
make sure you have yours in time.
let me show you.
Allegiance Flag Supply, promo code LEVIN, Allegiance Flag Supply, promo code LEVIN. For American flags, made by Americans, for Americans. This game day traffic report
This
is
place
brought to you
here
by Crystal Geyser Alpine
is amazing.
Water.
This report is live from the Time Saver
They
Traffic
decide to
Center
build this
northbound.
town because
Heavy going from the 215 through to the
they
Spaghetti
want to
Bowl,
make something
southbound
different
15 flows
than
from past
the
Diane to
boulevard,
Spaghetti Bowl, and
but-
from Charleston to
but
Tropicana, northbound
with no
95
casinos in it.
from Sunset to Russell and Charleston to
No
Riverside.
casinos, just
Southbound 95 heavy from approaching Rancho
restaurants
Valley.
and residential
215 flows from
area.
Eastern to Green Valley and Stephanie through Gibson, where we have a crash. I'm Heather Vale with your Time Saver Traffic. What makes
That's what they.
Crystal
That's what they try to make. That's the school bus for my Pakistani people. That's what American school bus look like.
Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source.
Hi, this is Robert Seidel, host of the Gateway Radio Show, dedicated to your success, inspiration, and happiness. Tune in
So
every
yeah, this
Sunday night from 6 to
town
7
was built
on
for
Talk 840 KXNT.
for families to live out here and enjoy the
Western Land and Ranches with a unique offer on tax
high-end restaurants and
unheard of prices, perfect for your RV getaway,
high-end
build on or investment. Some examples:
shopping
1 acre ranch
stores like
set
Nike,
just
like
14.9.
Gucci,
2
Nike.
acres, beautiful
Nike's still
views,
high-end.
Joshua Tree, just 24.9. Don't miss this big sale on Saturday,
And
May 10th.
Balenciaga and all the top brands are
Just over 1 hour from Vegas, 30
here.
minutes to
You'll see when I get there.
and you can ATV to Lake Mead. 1 acre, 14.9.
Remember, this is way out from Las Vegas Boulevard. I'm like, I'm about 16 miles away. Well, still in Las Vegas, but I'm about 16 miles away right now. It depends on how you calculate it, though. So this is the town of Summerlin. Summerlin. That's Red Rock Casino and Hotel on the right.
bud. I need Indeed.
It's Red Rock Casino.
Matching helps find talented candidates so you can connect with them fast. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit.
Red Rock Casino and Hotel. You hear the name Red Rock? It's right next to Red Rock Canyon. So all these are businesses, right? All these are businesses, but it's go with this car, no problem. This is a big sports center. See, it says Summerlin Center, so I'm gonna turn there when the next intersection. Summerlin Center. This is that's a sports center right there. Oh shit. The place. Oh man, they block up the place, bro. See, it says downtown Summerlin, but that road is blocked. Do not enter. Why they block the road, bro? It says H&M on my right. These men block everywhere, bro. See, that's the town inside on my right there. The fuck, they block every. I don't know why. See, that's. I want to show you guys how beautiful this place is. This is Summerlin City in Las Vegas, in the city of Las Vegas. Summerlin City. Oh man, they block everywhere. Why? Why they block every? How dumb is this, bro? Oh man, I came here the wrong day. They got some sort of construction or something going on. But yeah, this is the high-end place in Vegas. The boulevard is not even as high-end as this is. This is the most high-end place in Las Vegas.
From why you voted for him in the first place. And they should have learned the lesson last November. Apparently they still haven't. But the one thing they do have is
I might get to go in there and show you people
the average American is economically
what it looks like, you know.
there is risk
If there isn't any other blocking.
and so they can pray.
Why they block everywhere? This place might be too busy, that's why. See, this is Dillard's. This is a nice place for good clothes and stuff.
The only way
And pretty cheap.
the economy is going to end up in a bad way is if they
Boot barn over there.
But I think if
I'm not gonna park. I wanna get to the. I can't get to where I wanna show you people though.
Trump is
I can get to where I wanna show you, but
Yeah, walk through
I'm gonna still
what's happened with the wall situation
show
here in
you
this first hour. And also
something.
the role that behind the scenes, you know, the dual formal, the use of the courts to try the exact outcomes.
See how pretty cool this place is?
Trump is not going to let the left have
This place is cool.
wanted to,
Well, I can't get to show you guys what it really looks like, man. What is this? What is he waiting for?
One thing you've noticed about Trump is that he learned every single lesson from his first administration, right? He learned how one
See,
works.
all the roads are blocked
He
off.
went in
It's no use making a turn.
the way that he knew it needed to be run. He knew that he needed to have people that he could trust that would carry out his agenda.
Ay, 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 ay,
All out there right away.
ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys a glimpse.
To this point, but he also knew that the lawsuits were going to come too. I want to give you an idea. During President Trump's first
I can't go farther. You see where that car is turning there?
there
That's the
were
farthest I can go.
54 nationwide injunctions filed against him. That was an all-time record, by the way. We had never had so many nationwide injunctions filed
I
against
can't get to show you guys. The road blocked off,
prior to
man.
Donald Trump. Not even those that have been there for 2 terms. Not even FDR, who stayed there so long he died in office. Although, I mean, if Biden were still there. Anyway, 64 nationwide injunctions filed against him the first time. How many were actually upheld upon appeal in any capacity? The answer is only 29.
See, you
In other
go.
words,
See how high-end this place is, people?
ended up
This
going
is
away.
sick.
They were struck down.
Well, I came here the wrong day with a big truck.
Would have anyway, but the way
I came here the wrong day with a big truck.
nominally he would just amend orders so that they would kind of
Look how high-end this place is, man.
to just get out
This is
of
mad.
whatever that lawsuit was.
This is like Beverly Hills in Las Vegas.
You know, it's like
It's no joke.
he won on the law. The issue was
This is a top place.
it would have been completed a year after he was at law.
This is just a section of it. I can't show you everywhere because the thing is, they block all the roads. That one road is blocked, so
One of the things that I
you know what I mean?
most instructive, you take a look at the
See, the road's blocked. Can't show you.
how many Americans are with them. Like us on Facebook, follow us on X.
Security guard is everywhere.
Talk 840 KXNT. Stay connected. Federation's Tyler Stone presents the magnificent flash sale.
I'm not going in a building here. This is just a walking mall. I don't know how I'm gonna get out here, bro. I think I made a mistake. Janja. Yeah, people, this is top of the line stuff. Top of the line. You only find this in Vegas, man. Las Vegas. I can't get to show you the city, people, because it's way crazier than this, you know? I might have to turn though, because you know, you gotta be careful when you drive out here because these are all high-end. Look at the name, look at the vehicles on the road. Ain't no joke. Ain't no joke.
Personal injury law has been the same for a long time. We've had enough. Welcome to Sam and Ash, the new standard.
If you people like the video,
where things are
give a
done
thumbs up,
the right way, because you deserve a seat
like and share.
and
May remember to subscribe. I'm gonna go to the next section and see if I can
been hurt in a crash. Call Sam and Ash.
if I can, you know,
303-0333.
show you guys.
Because you deserve what's right.
From the Petrosian Style and Stone Studios, KXNT North Las Vegas, KXQQ HD2.
I'm gonna show you
Live on the free Odyssey app. Use Talk 840.
the next section of it. I couldn't get to do what I want to do because who the fuck is that, boy?
Judge Barr's deportation is under Wartime Act.
This is the latest
Yeah, people, this is Dillard. Oh, she's pretty, boy. This is Dillard's. H&M, sorry. Dillard's is the next one. Dillard's. Dillard's. Whoa. Look at my wife, boy. You see what I put myself in just to bring the best video for you people? Put myself in trap. There's some really good looking people out here, you know? Real light skinned, beautiful people, you know? So you can't even go in there. So much. There's security everywhere on go-kart. Oh, you can do that. Oh shit, I didn't know that. It's not, what he did there just now is not illegal at all. I didn't know you could have turned, you could have go straight in that one side. I would have want to believe it's illegal. But I'm gonna go farther and show you guys what what that one road looks like, so you can get to see the city a little bit better, right? Next time I'll do the video with a bike. So I'm gonna go straight and show you the rest of it, but it's only one street. They block all the roads. Can't really show, right? Can't really show, but it's like it's not inside. This is a walk-through mall. Like, they make it look like you're inside a building, but it's the main road. They separate it with a road. You see what I mean? It's pretty cool. The best you will find, the best design for a city in the world. See, all these are really good looking white chicks. Look, pretty rich, spending their parents' money, you know. They're spending their parents' money. Oh, they're opening it up. Oh, no, just for that van there, I guess. See how beautiful this city is, bro? This is, I'm gonna say it again, this is a city in a city. The city of Summerlin in the city of Las Vegas. Pretty badass, high end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you guys Henderson is another one. I'm gonna show you that another day. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. That vehicle is clocking about 200 grand and all. People really see how cool this place is. See all these rich people out here? These are all rich people out here. Very rich people. Look at this city. This is a badass city. And you can't even see the other crossroads, right? See, that's Dillard's. But there's so many more streets, but I can't go on them because, see, they block it off. I did my best, people. I did my best. See, they got Macy's, they got Zaza Mexican Grill. They have All kinds of high-end shops. All kinds of high-end stuff.
Find active liquor at your local CVS or online at Amazon.
They're not even
USA.com.
joking.
What do you do when things are just a bit off?
And all these are parking, you know. See, this is Dillard's. Dillard's is pretty good though. Had some good clothes in there for cheap. Real good brands. Top brands. Like top of the line brands. You know. I'm gonna go to the next road. You get people get a better view. But it's way bigger than that one street or two street that I went on. You know, like there's like several more streets that I need to go on. But I promise next time I'll do it. I don't know the reason why they block it off. Look how beautiful these girls are, these white girls. So hot.
This situation with the stock market going, in trouble, with the tariffs going up and down, no one can make an investment decision. Businesses large and small are very worried. Our agricultural industry is disturbed about possible retaliatory tariffs. American consumers are wondering whether they need to hold all their money in their pocket for a coming recession. Trump has really...
They take so long to decide to come out. There's some dumb people in this world, yeah. Yeah, boy. So, anyways, there's Summerlin, so help them out. UPS service.
Yes, they're trying everything they can do to scare you. That's the bottom line. Hey there, Brian.
So you gotta drive with real caution here because there's so many vehicles, bro. Look at this parking, though. Crazy.
The reality of what's going on in the economy.
She can't park that.
The only thing the left has right now is fear. And
She can't park
the
that.
potential for self-fulfilling prophecy.
She cannot park that. I think she did great because if she parked that, you would be in trouble, boy. That's too close.
One point I was talking about, where I ended the first hour, was talking about the extent of the lawfare tactics.
You know, these people, right?
Try to shut down the Trump administration.
All these people.
Also,
Where all these people come from, bro? Look, you see how many vehicles you see here?
without knowing things necessarily specific,
You see how many vehicles in these parking lots?
most
Think about it, right?
the cases that were brought against him and his administration. Most
What is this road? I think I can get out here.
that were issued against his administration, he won in the end.
Sahara, nice.
And he has learned
This is Sahara.
heading into
So that's it, folks. Next time I'll come back and show you a better Summerlin city. You couldn't get to do it this time. I might come with a bike.
Supreme Court
I think I should come with a bike the next time and show you guys
dates in this country
what it really looks like, you know?
because of three cases that have been wound into one. The birthright citizenship case, along with the extent of judicial authority by federal judges that want to try to undo foreign policy by the executive branch. But there's also the court of public opinion, right? And, you know, polls are often worth what you pay for them. We know this.
You know, it's amazing how many,
Numbers out there don't mean a lot. But there
how much
are
people
times
is
where
it
really
lives in Vegas.
I was looking for information.
It's so many people lives in Vegas, boy. Look at the vehicles, bro. Can you imagine?
A lot of the questions that are asked by pollsters aren't terribly
Can you imagine how many
insightful
people
or
in Las
constructive,
Vegas?
Because they don't really ask the questions to get the answers that the average person is thinking.
Las Vegas is an amazing place.
That was the most direct.
Like I said earlier, when my friend Mohammed Zafar Ahmad
Van Hollen and Chuck
from Pakistan come here,
pretty much nobody
he's gonna love it.
was trying to bring back members of MS-13 to this country.
I wanted to go in that lane, but I changed my mind. The guy probably pissed.
Injunctions filed against the
He don't give a
president.
shit. But anyways,
Ability to deport criminal illegal immigrants.
Sahara.
One poll question that I found was this: do you agrees with the Trump administration's policy to deport violent Venezuelan gang members. And very straightforward, right? It's the way the average person thinks. Right? We get all the legalistic stuff away. Do you agree with the Trump administration's policy to deport violent Venezuelan gang members? You'll sometimes hear about, oh, that's a 60-40 issue, an 80-20 issue. I mean, how many issues do 80% of Americans agree on anymore? But I mean, when you get to 80-20 theory, that's like, holy crap. You know what percentage of Americans in this Sinclair media poll said, yeah, I agree with the Trump administration on that one. Deport the violent Venezuelan gang members. 94%. 94%. And again, this 6%.
This is Sahara. Sahara Avenue. If you go in the direction that I'm heading right now, this direction is east. And this is intersected by Las Vegas Boulevard, which is the strip. It's the two main roads in Las Vegas. That's how you can determine. It splits east and west and north and south. So Sahara runs east to west. Las Vegas Boulevard runs north to south. So you know where you are when you cross these streets. And that's good to know. If you know that, you know you can find your way in Las Vegas easy. Or easily. That's it. These two roads were the two main roads. The two main road that was built before. And it intersects. Cause like a T at a junction. The Las Vegas Boulevard, north to south. Sahara, east to west. And when you're on this road, you actually, if you're going this way and you don't see any like mountain ranges in front of you really close, it means you're heading east. If you see the mountain ranges, you're heading towards Red Rock, which is west. So if you keep going this way, you get to Las Vegas Boulevard easily. And when you get to Las Vegas Boulevard heading in the same direction, if you make a left, you're heading north Las Vegas Boulevard, and if you make a right, you're heading south. Simple. And that's it. That's about it. If you get a bus and you stop off at the Sahara Las Vegas Boulevard junction, you're good to go. You know exactly what to do. You know what I mean? See, if you look straight in front, you can see the tower at the center of Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara Avenue. You see it? It's right on the, if you look at the road, it's right on the left corner of the road, real far in front of you. Well, it's going to be blocked by the trees now, but it's right there. That's the boulevard. You can use the tower as a mark, a landmark, you know. But this is one of the busiest, brightest street in Las Vegas, Sahara Avenue. Lots of businesses, car companies, all kinds of restaurants on the whole road. There's some like apartment buildings in between, like these here right now, but it's mostly business. Sahara is business. Las Vegas Boulevard is business. Summerlin town, it's all business. People only live on the outskirts of the Summerlin town. You see, so if you look straight ahead of you, when you look at the left corner of this road right now, right? Wait, if you look right now, look on the left corner of this road. See the tower is right there between the two trees. That's Las Vegas Boulevard. And to prove you guys, I'll take you there and let you see. To prove myself right. But it's a long ways. Burger King, get your burgers worth.
At the root of the tariff policy right now. That is one more reason. If you did not like the first quarter GDP, if you eliminated the trade deficit, that problem goes away. That would be great for GDP. So there's that. But here is how this comes together.
A person don't know how to drive.
Pervasive within this number, the whole company importing a bunch of stuff thing proves to be. What you had is anticipating future tariffs. A bunch of businesses imported a bunch of stuff. In fact, an unprecedented number of things that were brought into this country in the first quarter. I've never seen a number like this. Certainly not year over year. Companies imported 41% more stuff.
Can't wait for my friend come to Las Vegas, man.
41% more stuff.
Come to the United States. Mohammed Zafar Ahmad.
If you have a lot of imports,
Good dude, you know?
GDP goes down.
My good friend, man. I should give him a shout out all the time in my videos because he's a really good dude, you know?
Real world economy.
Yeah.
Now, you want to take a guess at how
He's actually one of my best friends.
was subtracted from the GDP number only because of all that stuff that was imported in the first quarter. Over 5%. Over 5%. That's right. If you didn't have any imports reported, you would have had economic growth of over 5%. Now, look, that's not realistic because we are always importing stuff. But if companies had only imported stuff at the normal rate that they normally do, economic growth actually would have come in at north of 2%, which is a very healthy economy. There are two things you take a look at that actually that matter in all this and tell you what's going on in the real world economy. You and me, and how much money we have to buy stuff, how much we are engaged in the economy. Consumer spending accounts for about 70% of the U.S. economy. Okay, so what did we do? We spent 1.8% more than we did the year before. So consumer spending actually rose by 1.8%. And how about business investment? And this is something you know is entirely a Trump story in the first quarter.
Oh man, there's a hot looking girl driving an expensive
It was close to
Jeep.
4%. That's huge.
Ford Bronco.
That is huge. All that money that you heard, all the billions and in some cases over trillions of dollars over time that are going to be invested into the U.S., it started to show up right away. So you had consumer spending that grew by nearly 2%. You had business investment that was up close to 4%. Those are strong numbers. Those are numbers that are even in the same universe as recession territory. That's a very healthy economy right there. So here's what's going to happen. With companies having stocked up on so much stuff, and this is what plays into the lives. I talked about this on Tuesday, where you have, they're competing stuff on shelves next week. And did you hear the imports from China? They're going to be way down next week in California.
What's wrong with you? You pussy hole. I can say what the fuck I want.
We have larger inventories. We have more stuff to put on store shelves right now today.
You see the tower, that's Las Vegas Boulevard. It's a good way, though. It's not.
So I'll tell you how this will come back.
That's like maybe 8 miles. That's a good 8 miles right now. It looks like it's close, but it's not. And those mountains look like it's right. Those mountains look like they're close. It's not.
They're diversifying with physical gold. Gold has stood the test of time, not for decades, but for thousands of years.
Here's a Tesla company right here. Tesla. Elon Musk.
Adding gold to your retirement portfolio is one of the most powerful ways to help protect your savings. And Advantage Gold is the company I trust to help you do it the right way. They'll show you how to legally move your IRA or 401k into physical gold and silver with no
see this Sahara Avenue? It's just loaded with car companies, you know. A lot of insurance companies and a lot of corporations and lawyer offices, and you know, you see this is CarMax. Look, they have cars like burgers selling on the lot. Look. Hundreds of cars.
Approaching Rancho to the Spaghetti Bowl, and then from downtown through the Charleston curve. Northbound I-15's backed up from the 215 to Tropicana, and then from Flamingo to the Spaghetti Bowl. Southbound 15 flows from Cheyenne to the Spaghetti Bowl, and then again from Charleston to Tropicana. Westbound 215's dragging from Decatur to Rainbow. Eastbound 215 flows off and on from Eastern to the 95. Highway 11 is
This is Torrey Pines.
Horizon and the 215.
I think I should go right here because Torrey Pines. I can't show the boulevard right now because it's a good ways away, and I gotta get home to do some work. But this is Torrey Pines. This is just one of those local streets, you know.
Turning your kitchen into a water park, a clogged drain, bubbling like a swamp monster. Don't panic. Gettle wrestles plumbing nightmares for a living. Our perfectionist plumbers handle it all with the precision of a surgeon and the enthusiasm of a game show host. From Summerlin.
This is mostly like residential.
Tankless water heaters. Your home sparkles like we've never.
Mostly residential, you know.
Plumbing actually works now. Gettle. GOE-TTL. Fix your pipes, but it's hard to spell.
Hey Lorraine, do you realize that your family is part of Las Vegas culinary history, having served Chef Mama Maria's original recipes since 1949? And Las Vegas legends from Howard Hughes to Frank Sinatra.
Howard Hughes to Frank Sinatra.
Another great customer was Liberace. At that time, he was the highest paid entertainer in Las Vegas, earning $50,000 a week.
Man, you guys must have made a fortune.
Not really, Dennis. Our large pizza was only 90 cents.
Wow. Then in 1962, while Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack were causing global
This is just
excitement on Las Vegas Strip,
this is one of the undeveloped roads.
Began electrifying Las
See, they have to widen it.
and eating in our restaurant.
there's only one.
They're actually working on it further up.
Bootlegger Italian Bistro.
Come visit us.
But this is all like,
Feel like you're part of our family.
you know,
7700 Las Vegas
residential.
BootleggerLasVegas.com.
Torrey Pines.
It's RSV season, and RSV can be
And it's called this area is called Spring Valley.
end up hospitalized with RSV, struggling to breathe, facing pneumonia, heart failure, and even death. If you're 60 or older, talk to your doctor about protecting your health with an RSV vaccine. This message funded by a grant.
I should have never come on this road. This road is rough.
Immunization and Vaccines for Children program, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
This road is
Why are
rough.
you putting it off? Can't afford
My
it.
phone is gonna fall down.
There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you can be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life
Desert
insurance.
Inroad.
$2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/life. That's ethos.com/life. Wesley Financial Group is not allowed.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. Call 800-809-7171. 800-809-7171. Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Mark Levin.
What good is it to be a genius if you can't even go out on a school night?
On the Mark Levin radio program on News Talk 840 KXSB.
Congressman Omar, I'm Miles Morrell with the Daily Caller News Foundation. Do you think more of your Democratic colleagues should be traveling to El Salvador to advocate on behalf of Rodrigo Garcia?
Brian Mudd in for Markle then. I'm breaking down the economic situation. That isn't at all A, as it appears, or B, as has been disseminated to you. Consumer spending, healthy. Business investment, huge. The only thing that led to a negative GDP number was a wonky calculation of GDP, where if you have a lot of imports, it is subtracted from economic growth. Companies stocked
This road
up
is
on
rough,
stuff because
bro.
they wanted to get ahead of tariffs, and so that took away from economic
Rough. I
growth,
choose the wrong road.
according to the
Why I
BCA.
choose the road with less
Now,
traffic.
here is the next piece of this. What's going to happen if a company stocked up, they bought all that stuff in the first quarter, and you already hear, well, they're not going to be ordering as much stuff, and not as much stuff is being shipped right now. It's going to balance back out in the second quarter, right? So all that import stuff that had subtracted from economic growth in the first quarter will balance it out in the second quarter. And so you won't have all that negativity.
See how much traffic you
Now,
have in
here's
Las
the
Vegas?
The only way that this can become a negative economy is if you allow it to be. To this day, you have not paid a tariff for anything. That has not happened. The left has scared you about it. They've tried to make you think that you paid for it. They have tried to make you think that you're going to go to a store and not find stuff on shelves. And I don't doubt that somewhere, some super left is going to like try to clear out some shelves and call a reporter, oh, there's empty shelves. That would be the only way for the foreseeable you're going to see something like that. But the one thing that they could do is that they really do manage to scare you. Because since consumers are most of the economy, if people really do freak out, if they really do panic, then it could create a self-fulfilling issue, a self-fulfilling prophecy on the economy. That is what they are all in on. So the real world economy came in with economic growth based on yesterday's GDP number, north of 2%. There are two sides to stories, one set of facts. That happens to be the fact of the matter. So then you take a look at kind of like the next piece of some of the economic news that we have been dealing with this week, and that plays into the budgeting stuff, but certainly Doge and whether Doge
I got some
is
work to
done
do
and
home.
what they have been doing to save you money. You know,
That's why I'm heading
the
home.
fascinating thing is you saw Elon Musk, the cabinet meeting yesterday, and he
That's the reason why I'm heading home.
I enjoyed the hat. I enjoyed the double hatting that time. He made it clear that Doge is not done, and for that matter, he is not done. But in terms of what they have actually saved you, that's quite considerable. We'll take a look at that. We're also going to take a look at religious liberty. That and more. We'd love to hear from you as well. Come on next. Right by the end for Marshall
I got a big bike.
Hi, I'm Erica, an English major at Hillsdale College. Here's Hillsdale President Dr. Larry Arnn with a Constitution Minute.
The human soul is made to learn, and the highest things of life are the best things to learn. One of these, it turns out, is the way we govern ourselves, and one of the best examples of that is the Constitution of the United States. It explains what our government should look like and how it should function to best protect our rights. It was created to
See
give us
these-
the freedom to make choices
these
about the way we wish
Tip
to live.
that they put in these roads, like right now, this one right here I'm going over.
When they do, they often do not. This is dangerous because
It works like a speed bump.
if we don't understand where
You have to slow
and
down.
how to protect it. Having a proper civics education is essential to preserving our freedom.
To learn more and get a free pocket Constitution, visit constitutionminute.com.
The road gets better here.
is furnished by Hillsdale College. Hey Chuck, how does Dollar Loan Center compare to the payday lenders in cost?
We have some of the lowest rates in the industry. We encourage everyone to do their research first, and we're usually about half the cost of payday lenders. And with our daily interest, the quicker you pay back your loan, the cheaper it is.
What would it cost me to get $500?
But this is a well-developed neighborhood, you know, and it's not far from the strip, from the boulevard. It's like maybe 6 miles now or so, 5 miles away.
Hey Chuck, Dollar Loan
These are school kids.
Go to HomeDepot.com and get fully
See, this is school right here.
Customers enjoy 1 week free interest, and you can get up to $5,000 in minutes.
You never stop seeing traffic though. It's one thing I can tell you.
Hi, this is Audrey from Western Land and Ranches with a unique offer on tax foreclosure acreage at unheard of prices, perfect for your RV getaway to build on or investment. Some examples: 1 acre ranch, big sunset views, just $14,900. 2 acres, beautiful views with Joshua trees, just $24,900. Don't miss this
Anyway,
sale
people,
on Saturday, May 10th. These tax sale ranches
I'm gonna say
are
boom out.
1 hour from Vegas, 30 minutes from Willow Beach, Full Bar Marina, and you can ATV to Lake Mead. 1 acre, $14,900. 2 acres, $24,900. Financing is available. Big discount.
I'm gonna say boom out.
Property taxes are only $20 a year. Come see this exciting opportunity Saturday, May 10th.
Because there's not much to see here. It's just all homes and,
Take a
you know.
virtual tour at 800theland.com.
So I'm gonna say boom out.
Call 800 the land.
See you later.